Hey y'all, Sarah Luhu here, and we are back again with Steins Gate. So last episode, we got to watch Ferris dominate 4 degrees Celsius and his douchebaggy ass, and we kind of helped along the way. Ferris wouldn't put on the sunglasses, but she did, you know, put in the little ear noise blocker things, and we managed to prevent the laser pointer that was distracting her as well, and so she was able to pull off her awesome little finisher and win the day. However, 4 degrees Celsius then cornered us on a bridge, and he's like, "You guys are cheaters," and we are running for it now. I mean, he's scrawny, but what you going to do? They're chasing us. All we can do is run. Sorry, Daru's coming. What up, Daru? Hello?
It's me.
What? I'm busy now.
You stole the hole?
No, I'm running for my life.
You haven't seen Ferris Tan, have you? Actually, everything's on fire.
What? On fire? What is?
Her blogs and fan sites.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant literal fire. Damn, the viral attackers must be flooding the net with false accusations. Those scumbags. I'm hanging up. I press the end call button and run even faster.
Kiama, those guys are still tailing us, Neon.
Teh. Keep running, just keep running. While gasping for oxygen, I pull Ferris by the hand and run faster. Can we get the news? Tell them these people. No, just give them more of a platform. Get the police, damn it. We zigzag through the streets of Akiba until we loop back to UPX. Ferris's home is right next door. We should have gone there first, but I'm an idiot. My lungs are on fire. My legs are aching.
Kiama, look, Nya.
What? Ferris tugs at my sleeve, stopping me. I look at where she's pointing, and there I see several unsavory-looking young men clad in black leather loitering near the apartment building's entrance. Can we call the butler down to kick their asses out? Damn, they got here first.
We can't get in like this, Nya.
Let's get out of here. Let's just run for all eternity. We tried to cut through Yodobashi and head to Showadori, but get caught en route. Really? These guys are this determined over a freaking card game. Was there even any prize money? There they are! Text the location! Really? Fuck y'all. Damn, how many of them are there? All we could do is turn back. Freaking antis, man. We won't make any progress if we keep running like this. We need to find somewhere we can rest. The lab! We can manage something if we escape there. We get Mr. Braun to beat the shit out of him. That seems like a good idea. We should do that. We need to get there somehow. But there are virals loitering around the lab. How? There's no way we can get past them. We end up seeking refuge in the ramen shop behind the lab. Ramen shop behind the lab. On our world line, this was May Queen plus the On to the Second Power, where Ferris and Mayuri worked as maids.
Why are we stopping here, Nya? We need to run.
May Queen's second floor now seems to be the storehouse for the ramen shop downstairs. Actually, that might be the perfect place to hide. I take Ferris's hand and run up the stairs. In the empty room are piles of what seem to be bags of flour. Just lucky, I guess the owners don't give a crap about this. Ferris and I hide behind one such pile. I just hope nobody saw us come in. Let's wait here until those assholes give up. Take out my phone and open the composed mail screen. Daru, subject, help! I send Daru an SOS. Ferris and I are hiding above Ramen Tasaburu. It's mostly empty with some sacks of wheat flour. Nothing that looks useful as a weapon and nothing big enough to hide behind. We can use the flour as vanishing smoke, maybe? if we need to. The viral attackers are chasing us and I don't think they can be reasoned with. Normally I'd have no trouble taking on all of them, but I can't use my full strength with Ferris nearby. She might get hurt. Call us a taxi pronto. I send the email. Had to just tack on that last little bit. I thought we were past this, Oki. Alright, whew! It's hot as hell in here. The running has made me thirsty. If this were May Queen, we'd have air conditioning and I could get something to drink.
Yeah?
Ah, nothing. I just said the first thing that came to mind, but Ferris looks at me strangely.
How do you know the name of the maid cafe that was supposed to open here, Nia? Oh, I know. We opened up the homepage for a little bit to post maid recruiting information, Nia. Did you see it?
It was supposed to be open?
Ferris organized the cafe's plans and passed it through the conference. It was almost a done deal, Neon. But at the last moment, Papa put his paw down and the plan died, Nia. Papa's such a blockhead, Nia. If he left the story to me, it would have been the best maid cafe in all of Japan with costumes and stick maids, Nia.
Okay. I'm kind of surprised. Was it mentioned that she owned the cafe before? I don't think it was mentioned. I think it was just said that she worked there, but I mean, given that she's really freaking rich, it makes sense, right?
It would have even pulled customers to Akiba from all the way over in Ueno and Ikebukuro. It's such a waste, Nia.
The Akihabara I know catered to fans of games, anime, and moe culture. Current Akihabara is still the electric town of old. This used to be the maid cafe, May Queen plus Neon to the second power, but now it's a ramen shop. And if I remember correctly, Ferris wasn't this attached to Rhinenet access battlers on the previous world line. But she's super into it, even more so because she doesn't have her part-time job, right? Ferris, no, Akia Ramiho.
Yan?
You're the Akiha daughter and heir, so you go to the Akihabara City Development Conferences too, right?
Yeah, I don't attend, yeah.
You don't? But didn't you say that... Did she say that before the world line changed?
Papa's the one who goes to the conferences, Nia. Why would Ferris have to go, Nia?
Then, why do you go to the conferences?
Like I said, I don't, Nia.
That's right. It makes no sense for a high school girl to participate in development conferences, much less be a mastermind behind the moification of Akiba. So I thought that it was that she had texted her dad to listen to her when she was young and that her, like, just natural business savvy is what transformed Akiba into what it is today. But now I'm thinking it's that she requested to just be treated normally and not, you know, be put in a position of, like, business power, blah, blah, blah. And stuff, so she doesn't get the cafe because she doesn't know anything about business, and she doesn't attend the conferences because she's supposed to be just a normal girl, right? Moe shops began to spring up around 2002, didn't they? Back then, Ferris was still 9 years old. Could this be a clue to the contents of Ferris's email? Your dad's into retro PCs, right?
Yeah, by the way, we still haven't found an IBM 5100 yet.
Has your dad ever sold any or given one away? On another world line, Ferris's dad donated the IBM 5100 to Yanabayashi Shrine. Or was it Ferris who did that?
Never, Nia. Papa loves all the PCs he's collected, Nia. He never gets rid of one, Nia.
Then why did he donate the IBM 5100? Do you have any retro PCs, Ferris?
I don't get Papa's hobby at all, Nia. Ferris likes cosplay and anime and cute things, Nia.
The reason the Moe shops disappeared was because Ferris didn't participate in the city development conferences. So, in an effort to get her dad to put less pressure on her, she actually ended up separating even more from him. I guess that's what the D-mail was about. That's actually kind of sweet, because he took an interest in her hobbies and it led to the change, and he even... ended up having to, give up his old hobbies, because... did she even realize? Because they were becoming obsolete. Let's say you participated in say development ever since you were a child.
I put moe shops all over Kiba, Nia. Just visit Komiman, you'll see the wonder of otaku power, Nia. I'm sure more people would visit Kiba then, Nyan.
That aside, if you no longer want to participate after participating for all that time, how would you stop yourself in the past?
Is that some sort of psychological test, Nia?
It's just a hypothetical question, with very much seriousness behind it. Ferris ponders this for a while.
A dramatic way would be perfect.
What?
Like you see on TV, Nia. Ferris is weak to drama, Nia. I probably got that from Papa, Nyan.
Really?
For example, if Ferris got kidnapped or...
Suddenly Ferris falls silent. It's a dark room, I can't read her expression.
Kidnapped?
Ferris? What's wrong? Ferris suddenly clutches her head.
My head hurts, Nia. Hey, Kioma. Ferris has been feeling funny since coming to the storehouse, Nia. Even though I only came here once back when I was a little kitten. It feels really nostalgic. Like I've been here many times, Nia.
So she senses it. What does this mean? Is she messing with me again? No, this feels too real, considering she's crying. Her face lights up. And then she grabs my arm.
I remember.
Remember what?
I remember, Nia.
The force of her declaration stifles my response. There's no freaking way.
Make Queen plus Nia to the second power. Kioma and Dara Neon were regular customers, Nia, and Mayushi worked here too, Nia.
I think I've told you all of this. Really? You really remember that? Ferris nods.
And how Kioma and Daru talked about the time machine at the store and how I asked to use it to return for helping find the IBM 5100. And how later I convinced Kioma and Daru Neon it was weird to compare time to a river.
Holy shit.
And how I took the blood oath to become a lab mem.
I had almost forgotten those things myself. And the D-mail. Do you remember what you sent? Ferris lets out a sigh. Her smile suddenly disappears. Don't tell me that's all she remembers. Or was she tricking me again?
I remember, but you said you'd have to cancel it, Nia.
Yes, I need to undo the changes made to the past by your D-mail. It's a matter of life and death.
You can't, Nia.
Ferris shakes her head violently and presses her body against me again. We're alone in this dim storehouse. I can feel her hot breath against my cheek. There's no one here to see us. We're safe. I feel myself getting excited by her proximity. Gross. Bad Oki. No, I need to keep my cool. Don't be seduced, you fool.
You can't undo it, Nia.
Please listen, Ferris. Mayuri's life depends on it.
Huh? Mayushi's?
If we don't return the world line to normal, if I don't get that IBN 5100, then Mayuri will die. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's the truth. So please, I need to send an RD mail and cancel the one you...
The wish Ferris made with her D-mail?
Ferris cuts in, as if to silence me. Her eyes are wet, reflecting the dim light.
The wish Ferris made was to save Papa, who died 10 years ago, Nia.
Well, that explains some things. What?
I exchanged the past where Papa died for a past where he didn't die, Neon.
And that's why she donated the IBN 5100. She was just getting rid of stuff that probably reminded her of him. And it wasn't a matter of being closer to him, it was a matter of him just not being able to check her. Oh. You mean that kind-looking man, her father, died 10 years ago? That's consistent with everything, now that I think about it. Ferris has remembered her D-mail. Really has remembered her D-mail. Now that I know the result, all I have to do is send the cancellation D-mail. But it's not so simple. I need to cancel the email to prevent her father's death 10 years ago. Isn't that same as killing him again? Da-da-da. I hear the door open and quickly cover Ferris's mouth with my hand. Is Ferris really hiding in here? Someone saw two people who looked like them go inside. Crap! Someone saw us? We need to do something. They call their friends, we're done for. Assistant! Save me! Where are you? So you were here, Ferris. Ah, damn. They heard the ringtone. Yeah? Oh, Kobe, can you hear me? We called the taxi, but it'll take some time to get there. Well, you gave away my position in the meantime, so thanks. Karisu! You exposed us to the pursuers. They're right in front of us. Hey, come out! There's no point in hiding. I see. Then I'll lecture you on how to escape. You're in the same place you were before, right? The men are approaching our hiding spot, but because the room is dark, it seems they can't tell where we are. Lucky us. I listen carefully to Creasy's voice. Scatter the flower and make— Ha! She thinks well! And make a break for it, okay? Scatter the flower? Let's switch on the light. Now I get it. Roger, over and out. Then I see the light reflect off something. One of the men has a firefly knife. He opens the blade with a flourish. Are you fucking kidding me, you dumbass? You really gotta stab a chick over cards. I quickly rip open a nearby wheat flour sack and toss its contents into the air. Scoured white powder shines in the sunlight through the window. What the hell? I can't see. Slipping past the disoriented men, I carry Ferris towards the exit. Oh, so we just like snatch trap. Right next to the exit, I see the light switch. I push Ferris out first and flip the switch right before shutting the door. Right as we get out. Did we just explode the upper floor? The sound like firecrackers resounds from the other side of the door. I'm assuming we set the flower on fire. A dust explosion. I've seen the same trick used by guys like MacGyver and Master Cheatin'. Don't know that one. Is it? Nope. This one. Fictional, popular Japanese comic that ran from 1988 to 1994, follows the activities of the titular protagonist, who is an archaeologist, a survival instructor, and an insurance investigator. It's a weird last one, but okay. That should distract them long enough for us to escape. Ferris coughs, shaking wheat flour off her clothes and hair. But there's no time to spare. Taxi still isn't here. But it's not like we can wait for it. We need to leave here now. However, you're not getting away. Get them! Crap. We're heading to the lab, but we got ambushed.
Oh no!
Soon Ferris are surrounded by men with the fires of hatred burning in their eyes. Seriously, where are the cops? Yo, we got you now! Crowd parts down the middle and 4 degrees Celsius steps forward wearing a hat. I'll tell you one thing, you can't escape my totally bad black aura. I shield Ferris with my body. 4 degrees Celsius cracks his knuckles and smiles. I always fight the system, and once again, my elegant evil story ends in perfect victory. Stop, don't you lay a finger on me. The only thing I can do to stop faltering is to go into Hello and Kyoma mode. If you take another step, the power in my right arm will break free. Always at the front of the line of the scene stands one man. That one man is the peacock flapping its black wings. Roar! Come down, right arm of mine. No! The seal is coming undone! Run away, all of you! Your lives are in jeopardy! I'll elegantly floor you with my crazy dance. The one chosen by the jet black wings is none other than I! No! My right hand! My right hand! Please, stop! I don't want to kill anymore! Hey, what the hell is he doing? Something strikes the top of my head. One of the virals threw a can at me. Don't let him trick you. He's just a textbook Shinobi case. Yeah, like you guys can talk. It's so true. I love it. Shooty off. Whatever, just kick his ass. Very well then. Prepare yourselves. Releasing restrictions. Before I can finish, 4 degrees Celsius kicks me in the solar plexus. Blech.
Yoma!
Really, I'm just gonna get the crap beat out of me? He grabs the top of my head and knees me repeatedly. Finally, he lets go of my hair. I start coughing as soon as I hit the ground. Really? Really, Oki? You're gonna let yourself get beat up by this skeleton-looking bitch? Come on, do something, man. Oh, nope, I'm just gonna get beat up by the entire gang. Nope, it's just still him still. Alright, next, 4 degrees Celsius lays into me with heavy kicks to the head and body. I raise my eyes to protect my face. Heh, I told you, man. The cold is ice burns. That's frostbite, you idiot. Why you? He starts stomping on me with his booted heels.
Yoma!
All I can feel is pain. I abandon all thought and wait for the storm to pass. He is so not threatening looking. This is kind of making me a little angry.
Stop it, Nya! Don't hurt Yoma anymore!
Don't tell me what to do. I only listen to the whispers of Gaia. 4 degrees Celsius grabs my thumb in both hands, then he starts to twist. Really, bitch? Really? Gonna break my thumb.
Stop it! Someone help!
Anyone? I hear a sound. Car's exhaust. The honking of a horn. A limousine barrels into the alleyway at terrific speed. Everyone screams and scatters to avoid it. Is this your dad, Ferris? The smell of burnt rubber. Tire tracks on the asphalt. The limousine stops right in front of my fallen body. The back door opens. Get inside!
Papa!
I can't even stand up. There's no strength in my body left. Ferris, Dad! Kick ass, please! My vision's blurry too. Slender arms wrap around my body, pulling me towards the car. The soft scent of citrus tickles my nose.
Hang in there, Nya!
I let her help me into the limousine. You know, I wouldn't expect citrus for the perfume. I would be thinking, like, something cotton candy and sweet, like. I don't know, maybe kumquats or something if you go for it. Hey, well, wait! You're not getting away! The door shuts, cutting off his shouting. Oh, that was disappointing. I really wanted to see someone hand him his ass. Alright, the car speeds off like a bullet. Oh, Oki, you look like you're so roughed up. There's a softness under my head. We're inside the limousine. My head is resting on Ferris's lap. Every inch of my body feels like it's on fire. At the same time, there's a terrible cold in my bones. I can barely hear. My ears are ringing. The urge to vomit has receded, at least. It really messed me up. According to Ferris's dad, he was racing to UPX to congratulate Ferris when he saw us. A fortunate coincidence indeed. He was just... I'm assuming he saw us before he started barreling through the people, but... wouldn't it just be great if he was just barreling through people with his little skate just to get there to congratulate her? Alright. Is this also the choice of Steins Gate? I really need to thank you, Okabe-kun. Thank you for protecting my daughter. Protecting? Is that what you call it? I'm no hero. If I had the strength, I would prostrate myself right now before this man. I wasn't able to do anything against those guys. I was pathetic. Absolutely not! You saved my daughter's life. He shakes my hand firmly in gratitude. Also, really, the 4 degrees Celsius douche gets a freaking Sprite, but he doesn't?
Oh, Papa. I thought I told you not to push yourself since you've got important work to do. You should listen to me, Nya.
Ferris looks happy as she says that. However, I recall what Ferris told me in the ramen shop.
The wish Ferris made was to save Papa who died 10 years ago, Nya.
If that's true, then to return to the original world line, I have to erase her father, to kill him, essentially.
I always keep my promises to you, Rumiho. I made that decision long ago.
Papa, thank you, Nya.
The limousine soon reaches Ferris's home. Oh, okay, there he is. I forgot about your entire little thing, because you have her eyes too. Alright, so you're looking for an IBM 5100. That's right, I heard you were an enthusiastic retro PC collector. Do you have anything about... do you know anything about it? I end up eating dinner at Ferris's apartment. I hope it's soup. Ferris's father was extremely grateful to me and invited me up. I would have been okay with just borrowing the shower, but he even prepared a change of clothes for me. And he even told me I could stay since it's still too dangerous to go outside. During the meal, did you at least call the police and make a report? During the meal, I try asking about the IBM 5100, ignoring the pain I still feel throughout my body. It's quite unusual for a man of your age to know about the IBM 5100. He smiles when I bring up the hobby of collecting old PCs. His hobby.
I did have one. I gave it away, though.
You gave it away?
Yes, I had a compelling reason.
He glances at his daughter. Ferris keeps eating her meal silently. Did you donate it to Yanabayashi Shrine?
To a shrine? No.
No? All the strength drains from my body. Were my efforts for nothing?
I don't think Hashida-san, who entrusted the IBM 5100 to me, could ever forgive me for what I did.
Hashida? As in Hashida Suzu? Ferris's dad nods. Suzuha's pseudonym. My pulse rises instantly upon hearing that name. She did it. She founded IBM 5100. She brought it to Akiba. She completed her mission. Tears well up in my eyes as I bite them back. It was not all for nothing. She did it.
This is an old story. A story from before my company got as big as it is. Rumio was kidnapped. The kidnapper demanded an unthinkable ransom. Maybe I should have mortgaged the company instead. But at that moment, someone appeared, like a godsend, offering me a large sum of money to buy my IBM 5100. So I sold it, which gave me enough to prepare Rumio's ransom.
Let's not talk about that, Nya.
For some reason, Ferris's face turns red with embarrassment. If I had to say, her dad seems really happy to tell this story. Not something you'd expect from a kidnapping story. So, who is the buyer?
A French businessman, I believe. Think I still have his contact information. Would you like it?
I politely decline the offer. There's no way the IBM 5100 will arrive from France in time. I doubt we could afford to pay for it anyway. Plus, there's a high possibility the buyer is related to CERN or to the Rounders. Given the Europeans. I clench my fist and open it again. Why won't you return to me, IBM 5100? It's well past midnight and I'm still awake. My body hurts too much to sleep. And then there's the question eating at my mind. What should I do? How can I cancel the D-mail that saved Ferris's father? My encounter with the man himself has given birth to unnecessary internal conflict. I'm about to steal Ferris's father away from her. I need to do it to save Mayuri. But does that give me the right to play God? I hear a knock and then the door opens.
Kyoma!
Oh, Ferris, still awake?
May I come in?
Normally Ferris would have added, yeah, that's actually weird, would have added Nia to the end of that question. Oh no, she's normal Ferris! Without waiting for my answer, Ferris steps inside. But she sits next to me on the bed. She's not wearing her cat ears.
Thanks for earlier.
Alright, unfortunately though, as I'm looking at my timer, it's time for us to end the episode. Okay, thoughts and opinions. So, first up, of course, we are, we're not going to kill her dad in this timeline. I think we're going to see this through to what I'm pretty sure is going to be an ending for her, and then we will, continue on to, jump back in and then kill her father. We're going to kill him in a different world line as well.
That's the good thing about this. It's just time travel. It's just time travel with saves, right? But, yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of pissed that we didn't get to see 4 degrees Celsius get his ass handed to him in any kind of way. Like, at least hit him with the limo or something. Call the cops. Do something. But we didn't do anything. We didn't even put him in the dust explosion. Like, come on. At least let's give him a bigger bald spot. Singe off the rest of that hair. Anything. Like, he was just such an arrogant dick and we couldn't do anything about it. That is just frustrating. Like, really. I don't know. We're like the same, like, build and everything, too. We're both tall, lanky. He's thinner than me. All that, or thinner than Oki. And yet we still couldn't handle him in the slightest. Ugh. I hope we have some other way to give him his comeuppance. I really do. Unfortunately, that's going to be it for this episode. Next time we will, I'm assuming, have a heart-to-heart with Ferris and probably proceed towards her ending. So until then, like and subscribe if you want to, and thank you for watching.